Love in the Time of Cholera. Love in the Time of Cholera is a novel by Colombian Nobel Prize-winning author Gabriel García Márquez. The novel was first published in Spanish in 1985. The story occurs mainly in an unnamed port city, somewhere near the Caribbean Sea and the Magdalena River. Major themes are narrative as seduction, narrative as deconstruction, love as an emotional and physical disease, aging and death. Plot summary. The main characters of the novel are Florentino Ariza and Femina Daza. Florentino and Femina fall in love in their youth. A secret relationship blossoms between the two with the help of Femina's aunt Scholastica. They exchange several love letters. However, once Femina's father, Lorenzo Daza, finds out about the two, he forces his daughter to stop seeing Florentino immediately. When she refuses, he and his daughter move in with his deceased wife's family in another city. Regardless of the distance, Femina and Florentino continue to communicate via telegraph. But upon her return, Femina realizes that her relationship with Florentino was nothing but a dream since they are practically strangers. She breaks off her engagement to Florentino and returns all his letters. A young and accomplished national hero, Dr. Juvenal Urbino, meets Femina and begins to court her. Despite her initial dislike of Urbino, Femina gives in to her father's persuasion and the security and wealth Urbino offers, and they wed. Urbino is a physician devoted to science, modernity, and order and progress. He is committed to the eradication of cholera and to the promotion of public works. He is a rational man whose life is organized precisely and who greatly values his importance and reputation in society. He is a herald of progress and modernization. Even after Femina's engagement and marriage, Florentino swore to stay faithful and wait for her. However, his promiscuity gets the better of him. Even with all the women he is with, he makes sure that Femina will never find out. Meanwhile, Femina and Urbino grow old together, going through happy years and unhappy ones, and experiencing all the reality of marriage. At an elderly age, Urbino attempts to get his pet parrot out of his mango tree, only to fall off the ladder he was standing on and die. After the funeral, Florentino proclaims his love for Femina once again and tells her he has stayed faithful to her all these years. Hesitant at first because she is only recently widowed, and finding his advances untoward, Femina eventually gives him a second chance. They attempt a life together, having lived two lives separately for over 5 decades. Urbino proves in the end not to have been an entirely faithful husband, confessing one affair to Femina many years into their marriage. Though the novel seems to suggest that Urbino's love for Femina was never as spiritually chaste as Florentino's was, it also complicates Florentino's devotion by cataloguing his many trysts as well as a few potentially genuine loves. By the end of the book, Femina comes to recognize Florentino's wisdom and maturity, and their love is allowed to blossom during their old age. End of the summary. Thank you.